YouTubers, welcome to my channel, Matu's Adventure, channel for fun, excitement, blogging, lifestyle, cooking, everything adventurous, you name it. And this is a channel for you. Please tell your friends and family to subscribe, hit that notification bell anytime we come on so you know we're on. And please do not forget to comment for any suggestion we will take in and implement so we can do fun stuff together as family, as friends, as everyone. Please do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned. We'll see you. Well, hello, folks, and welcome back to Matu's Adventures. It's been a while, as you can see. Well, before I go any further, gosh, look at my hair, guys. This is beautiful. This is the first time I'm trying. It's called Good Lux Dread or something like that, Dreadlocks or whatever it is. I tried it, so my friend wanted me to try it and see how it comes out, and it's so beautiful. It's been a long time I did my hair with extensions, so this is really crazy, guys. Like, it's been really stressful. Sleeping is a problem for me because I'm used to my short hair, so now I'm having all this thing moving up and down, and my husband's like, please move away from me, you and your crazy hair. But I so love it. It's really nice. I did it in Brooklyn Park, at one salon called Unique. Very nice. They do a good job at doing hair, so I'm actually loving it right now, and anywhere I go I look so different. They're like, is that you, is that you? And it's me, guys, it's me. But anywho, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. If you've not yet done so, please do not forget to subscribe, comment, like my videos, and if you have any comments or suggestion that you would like for me to talk about and things, please do not forget to write that down below, and I will be happy to comment on it for you. Well, today, before wasting any time, today I'm going to be talking about something, a topic that's very, very important, a topic that's been coming up, and I feel like I have to talk about it because I've been a victim of it as well. So this is a perfect time to talk about it, and I hope you guys going to follow along. And if you have any question, like I said, please comment down below so we can talk about it as a family, because this is affecting a lot of people around the world, especially women. The topic is domestic violence. Domestic violence. How do we understand domestic violence? How do we take it? And how do we understand it? Because different people understand it differently. Some people take it differently. What's domestic violence? It's not only the physical violence, like it's not only physical abuse. That's domestic violence. There's so many other things that are involved in domestic violence. It's physical abuse. It's emotional abuse. It is social abuse, and it's spiritual abuse as well. Can you believe that? Like, for me, I literally never knew this. I had to research it and find out like what this all is involved in domestic violence. I just feel like it's just violent, somebody pounding on you, or men beating on you, or you guys fighting, throwing things, breaking the house, and all that stuff. But it's more to it, and I literally believe that because I figure some of the things like literally happened to me, and now I'm looking back at them, I'm like, wow, really? I think that's true. So let's talk about this, folks. Let's talk about this. First, let's talk about what is domestic violence. What is domestic violence to your own in your own right now. I want you to just sit and think, what do you think about domestic violence? What is domestic violence? For me, I feel like domestic violence is like anything. Before I even researched this, I just feel like it was anything that's really has to do with you know, both partners. It can be a woman or man hitting on you, beating you up, tying you up, abusing you, fighting, and you don't have power over the person, they have power over you. That's domestic violence. For me, that's what I think, and that's literally what it is. And it's heartbreaking. It is really heartbreaking to think about that. Okay, what is your take on physical abuse? For me, I feel like physical abuse is any human being, anyone who has breath in them, that go and hit the other person, hit them, slap them, kick them, punch them in the wall, anything like that that's violent towards your body, towards our sacred human body that God gave us, that is so beautiful. Someone else go and destroy that. That's physical abuse. So if you feel you're going through any physical abuse in your relationship, please do not sit and wait until it gets to the very, very, very bad end, because it might turn out different. You might not die, but something else might happen to you. You might lose an eye, you might lose a tooth, or something that's probably not going to be fixable ever. So please, physical abuse, do not sit there and let somebody physically hit you, pound you, slap you, and you sit there. It's not right. So please, and physical abuse really goes for both ways, men, women. Though 85% of women goes through, physical abuse in their home, in their relationship and stuff, because we do not have that power. Men have power over us, so most of the time we go through that struggle more than men. But men also go through physical abuse. If you think about it, other men beat on other men, kids, children, especially children, that don't have, you know voice for themselves. They go through that. So for me, domestic violence, not only, physical abuse, we have another one. Let's talk about emotional abuse. That's the one that we always tend to skip, and we feel it doesn't, it does, it's nothing like emotional abuse. It doesn't exist, but trust me, it does exist. Emotional abuse actually is the biggest one for me. I feel like most of the time I'm being emotionally abused than verbally or physically abused, because me, imagine, there's a lot of ways somebody can abuse you emotionally. Sometimes they don't have to hit you, but they can go and do stuff outside. Basically, they go out all day and use your spouse. They can't see you, they can do nothing, you can do nothing about it. That you're sitting down worried at home, but if you talk, you feel like your relationship is going to go apart. You can't say anything. Sometimes you see stuff in the house that you just want to skip, you don't want to talk about with your partner, because you're scared of your partner. You don't want to tell them anything, for the relationship not to break apart, for people not to think about your relationship is this bad relationship. That's emotionally abuse. You're torturing your head, and but you just don't want to come out, because you feel like if you come out, people are going to look at you different type of way. But that's the biggest one. Really, it is the biggest one, because most of us sit and look at things that have been that we overlook, and it's really, really bad. So please, make sure you know the signs. Make sure you know the signs, and talk about it to a friend, talk about it to anyone that you feel comfortable talking about it to. And next, what I want to talk about is social abuse. Social abuse, really, it's obvious. Like, pretty much, we experience that a lot. I would say we do experience that a lot, because going out, somebody humiliating you in public, somebody talking, crap about you in public, even insulting you in public, that's humiliation. That's social abuse. That's not okay. We should not be doing that to one another. We're all human beings. I feel like all of us have to be respectful and be appropriate when we're out there in public. So it's not only, we feel like that's not even like domestic violence. It is, even though it's outside of the home, it still counts as abuse, because somebody's humiliating you in public. Imagine your partner just go tell you, like, look at how you dress, you, or you're fat, or you this. Those are all bad words, because somebody, you think the person is happy with what you're saying, or they don't say anything, but trust me, that's wrong. So we should be appropriate, all of us, when we go out there. We should know how to deal with people, work with people, because we don't know who we're talking to. You don't even know who you're dealing with. You don't know nothing, so you don't know tomorrow. So do not um take power over somebody because you feel like that person is not talking, and that means they're powerless or they can't do anything about it. You never know. That person you're talking to might be somebody different, might be somebody bigger than you, might be somebody who's going to have a better future than even you, that you don't know about. Then you just there taking advantage of them. Don't take advantage of people because you feel like they look like somebody who you can take advantage of. Not good. Okay. And then lastly, spiritual abuse. Spiritual abuse. It's funny. I literally myself, it was shocking when I looked this up and, like, research, like, spiritual abuse, but it is there. Somebody forcing you to be part of their religion when you don't want to, or you want to do it because of a man. You want to do it because of a relationship, because you feel like if you join the person religion, that means, they will love you, and then they will go tell you, go join my religion, it's a better one. If not that, I'm not going to date you, I'm not going to marry you, and stuff like that. That's literally spiritual abuse, because you're abusing the person spiritually. Some people probably don't want to, worship God, or some people don't want to be a Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, or whatever it is, and you're forcing them to be into that thing just because of for your own selfish needs. So So we should be very careful. We should respect one another's religion. We should respect one another's spiritual life. Because at the end of the day, if we come together as partners, lovers, friendship, everything, just respect the other person. If you don't want to go to their own religion or practice it, just stay home and just respect that person's boundaries. So these are the like for abuse of abuse that I like clearly researched and found out that it's really real, is existing, which is really sad. Which, like, to be honest, which is very sad and frustrating that this type of thing happening. And what I found out too is like 1 in every 6 minutes or second they abusing a woman somewhere. Kids, that's bad. We should be very careful with ourselves. We should be very careful of what we do out there to others, because you never know. We should treat each other's right. And trust me, why would you want to hit somebody? Why would you want to? Our bodies are like sacred, a temple of God. Like, why do we want to do that to somebody else to just destroy the other person? And if you or somebody are out there, you are facing abuse right now, please do not hesitate to leave that relationship. Leave that, even if it's your mother, your father, leave that home. Because next, they might be putting you in a grave. Or your eyes might be coming off, or something might be wrong on you, and nobody else is going to look you or take you for who you are. So if you are somebody that's going through any type of abuse, physical, emotionally, anything, make sure you leave that relationship, leave that environment, start over, start fresh, so that way you can have a better life. I'm a big example of that. I was emotionally, physically, financially abused, really, because of I love somebody and I want to love them, and I feel like loving them, I'm gonna, if I do things like that, it will make them happy. And I was just abusing myself and my child. The quicker I moved away from that, the better for me. I've been living happily. Everything is not bed and roses, but it's much, much better. And I'm at peace. I'm at peace now. So please do not hesitate to talk about it to your partner, talk about it to your mom and dad, family, whoever is doing that to you. Make sure they understand that, hey, what you're doing is not right. Please stop it. This is all I wanted to talk about today, because I just wanted to come on. It's in my mind, and I feel like sharing might help somebody else out there that's going through that right now. And if they watch this video, it might help them that you're not alone. You're not the only one that's been going through this. People that you see, they're beautiful, they're celebrities out there, but they've been physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially abused in their home, but they just can't say it because they're scared, or because they love the person. They feel like if they say it, they're gonna, they will never have a relationship. They will never have somebody who's gonna love them. But please, your life comes first. Take yourself first. Put yourself first. Make yourself look beautiful. Make yourself look happy at all times. Because happiness, you cannot buy happiness. You cannot buy a peace of mind. Please, folks out there, listen, learn, take this advice, and research. It's very important, because sometimes we just feel like like I was saying, okay, about financial abuse. That's another one too, because somebody might be controlling you and your money, and they feel like, oh no, let's save money, or let's do this together, or we're gonna be fine, or stuff like that, or anything you want, you can come and ask me, I'll give it to you. That's financially abused. You're abusing the person financially right there. Because if I'm working my money, you're working your money. Do not tell me, let me have your money. I'll hold everything, and then if you need anything, you come and ask me, and then I'll be telling you what are you using the money for. That's not right. Especially for adults, we have to respect one another. We have to know our limit, our boundaries, because at the end of the day, if we choose to come together as a family, as a relationship, it's a choice, because we want to be loved. So return that love to somebody else. Hug someone out there right now if they're going through this situation. Go out there and talk to them and let them understand the reasons behind these things. Because it's very real. Domestic violence is real. It's happening every single day. And sometimes we don't even know it. So please, folks, go out there, learn, listen, educate yourself, be aware of your surroundings. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys got this message. If you have anything to talk about, comment, please, like I said, go down below. Let's talk about this and let's end this, because it's not a good thing. I thank you guys all for tuning in. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys another time. Ciao, ciao. Peace from me to the world. I hope you guys like my new hair. I love it though.